You're on the Ganister PLM channel. Let's check the conditional display feature. Conditional display is a requirement we've had for a while, and we wanted to come with an answer that was very easy to configure, very agile. So let's take an example where we want, for example, to have a specific field which would show up depending on the type of part that will be used here. So if it's a part or an assembly, then you have a different field displayed. So let's go to the configuration of your data model, and in the part definition you would typically add something for an assembly. If you want, for example, assembly description, it asks you if you want to add it to the table, and we'll say, yeah, we'll leave it like this. We'll go to the form designer where you actually have to add this field in the form, and so you can say, I want to add this item, and this item is the assembly description. We will make it a little bit longer, and on this field definition you're going to say this only shows up if node.type equals assembly. And so we can go back to our parts, and here you see that if I select assembly, then the field appears. And you can do the same on a container. So if you have different fields that you want to play with or you want to hide at the same time, and not just implement this on each field but just on a container, you could go back to your form designer, add a container, and call it assembly specific things, and add the field that you've just created, and instead of having the rule on the field itself, you remove it and you put it on the container. And here, just for a technical remark here, this is JavaScript, so we bind it with a value, but it could be like anything. It could be anything that you want to, any logic that you would like to implement to actually say that this field should be displayed or not. You can have or, and, etc. A lot of logic could be added here. And so we go back to our form here, and you would see that depending on, if I select assembly, then I have this full category. All right.